Hello everybody, RR3 NASCAR guy here. I hope you're having a good day. I know I am, because tomorrow marks Halloween, and Halloween marks the beginning of the Daytona 400, the legendary return of NASCAR to Real Racing 3 after being gone for well over a year. Now, looking at my screen, you might be wondering, wait a minute, NASCAR guy, where's your MS counter? Wait a minute, NASCAR guy, what NASCAR is this? This isn't a 2020 car, I don't think. And that's because you are correct. This is not a 2020 NASCAR at all. This is from the ancient year of 2015 when NASCAR was first introduced to the game. So basically, what I'm doing is I am playing a 2015 version of the game. This is the very first NASCAR update, and I managed to somehow find an APK for this on the internet. I have no clue how I did that. It took me so long. Alrighty. So basically, the reason that I'm doing this is I kind of wanted to do a Halloween and NASCAR video, and I just kind of figured, hey, why not kill two birds with one stone? Stole some inspiration from Me7, and I am creating a zombie car video. And basically, what the zombie cars are, is they happened in 2015 and 2016 in NASCAR updates. And what they did is once you totaled an AI, every now and again, it would come back to life and begin driving backwards around the circuit as you drove. And it would go as fast as you could go forward, backwards, and it would target you, try and take you out, try and take the other AI out. It was an insane thing to experience. I don't remember it very well, so I couldn't really tell you a ton about it. But yeah, we're going to do a 5-lap race at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and I believe, 10-lap race at Richmond. No, it's 9 laps. 9 laps at Richmond. And we are going to see just how fun these lost AI to time could be. I would give you all a link to the APK in the description, but I forgot where it was, so sorry. Also, I'm like 99% sure this is the only one in existence, because this is not a mod to the game. I actually had to like grind up to this point on my own, because there just isn't a mod version to this update. It just doesn't exist. It just doesn't. This is the only file out there, I think. I mean, this was so hard to find. You guys got to give me credit. It was hard to find. So we're just gonna drive backwards for a little while and then start destroying these guys. Oh, and also, I know that I sound extremely awkward right now, but I've never recorded a voiceover, so just forgive me, please. This is new, and I really wanted to just do my casual video to where I didn't have my voice in it at all, but this just would have been so confusing without any context, and I didn't feel like writing a 2-paragraph description. So, here you go, you got a voiceover. So I didn't destroy any AI that time around, because I suck. So I'm just gonna keep on driving, try and total some guys, and get this zombie car thing off the ground. And you'll find that with NASCAR, whenever you're driving backwards, for me at least, the first few AI are always the hardest. But then as you destroy more and more AI, the ones that are still alive become weaker and weaker, and it just gets easy after a while. But the first two, I always feel like they're impossible. Also, talk about a near miss. Jeezy Pete. And I barely, yeah, you see what I mean? That guy had already taken on a hit, so it was easy to kill him. So I don't think any of the AI that I've killed so far are zombies, but that's fine. As I said, even back at this point in time, zombie AI were not very common. You had to be very patient. Typically, you only get 5 to 6 of them per race, and that's if you're kind of lucky. But at the same time, that's plenty, because this prep gets chaotic even with just a couple of them, or one even. It's just insanity. You'll see what I mean in a minute. So there go the AI, piling up on their own. Oh, yep, there's a zombie car. I think you might see him in the background. He's just backing up into the entire field. Smoke pouring out of his engine. He is totaled, but he is not totaled at the same time. Just gonna take out these guys. Yep, killed them both, I think. Yep, and look at that. One of them appears to be a zombie car. Never mind, it's just rolling backwards. So yeah, now I gotta start being on the lookout for that one zombie AI that I know I have. As I said, those guys go at race speed, and if you watched Me7's video, which I will link in the description if I remember to, but I probably won't, so sorry, Me7. If you watched his video, then you will know that those guys are hard as heck to avoid. They come at you flying, and they only render like 2 to 3 seconds before impact. And as I said, they target you intentionally. It's the craziest thing. As you can see, there's another one. I now have 2 zombie AI on the track. So I'm just going to start driving backwards again, and eventually I'll turn around and start going forwards once I get like two-thirds of the field dead, 3/4-ish. And also, since you can destroy, I forgot to mention, you can destroy all of the AI in this version of the game. You cannot destroy them in the 2016 update. The 2016 update has zombie AIs, but you can only destroy half of the field. So yep, there, hello! There's a zombie AI driving around. Then there's the other, actually, no, wait, is it? And also, the zombie AI, they stop when you stop, and they go when you go. If I stop, every single zombie AI on the track stops. As soon as I start going again, they start going again. It is the weirdest thing. And I have, frankly, no clue how this is in the game. I don't know if this is intentional or not, but it's great either way. Just gonna continue knocking guys out here. Get as many knocked out. Yep, this guy is a zombie AI. I can already tell. I just got him and... Never mind, I guess. No, he is a zombie AI, never mind, but he's a very weak zombie AI. Very weak, small boy. Also, is it just me, or do these cars sound way better than the 2020s? I mean, these things, they just sound great in my opinion. I think the newer NASCAR sound like crap compared to these. So I'm just gonna continue driving around for a little while. Sadly, haven't seen too many zombie AI. Obviously, you've seen a few, but not as many as I would have liked to have seen. And of course, it's not like I can influence that. It just depends on how lucky you get. I don't know how the zombie AI are generated. I don't think EA knows how the zombie AI are generated. They just kind of happened for 2 years before they figured out how to get rid of them and got rid of them. So yeah. As I said again, you can still total the AI, hello zombie AI, in the new NASCAR updates, but you can only get zombie AI in the first 2. So if you want to experience this for yourself, you need to A, have an Android device, duh, because Apple sucks, and B, you have to download an APK. And honestly, that's a risk that you've got to be willing to take, because those websites are sketchy, let me tell you that. They are very sketchy. I hardly trusted the one I used. And, yeah, I got lucky, I think it's safe to say. So, if you want to download an APK, you can. I'm not going to say anything to stop you. Just know that you have to do it at your own risk. So if your device gets hacked, you cannot come back here and blame me for it, alright? You took the risk of downloading an APK. You paid the price. I'm sorry, that's really unfortunate, but you just can't trust everything that you see on... That's what I mean. Those guys just go fast backwards. Look at these guys. They are just going. Alright, I think it's time to start going forward and try and win the race now. So, here we go. My vibe here. Try and not get destroyed by these guys. There's one. Hello. Oh, you just absolutely murdered some of your friends. You monster. Watch this. Brutality at its finest. Hello! Did not see you coming at all. You guys are so hard to avoid. It's like, the thing is, if you see an AI smoking in the distance, you can't tell at first whether it's a zombie or not. Hello, hello, hello! So you just kind of got to keep a lookout. Also, I'll do a race at Richmond. I will do the 9-lapper at Richmond. So if you want to see zombie AI action at Richmond, skip to a certain point in the video. I'll probably put it here if I remember to in editing. God, I'm so camera awkward. Hello, hello! Hello, everybody! Oh my goodness, there are so many zombie AI all of a sudden. Oh, is that guy a zombie now? Or is he just... No, he's a zombie too. He's a zombie too. So sometimes if you hit AI, it will actually turn them into zombies. As you can see, like, he was running... Oh, hello! What would be race pace if he was just going in a straight line. The AI is completely toast, but they're still driving race pace. It is beautiful. Truly a great thing. So I think almost all of the AI on track are totaled so far. As you can see, that zombie is still in action, ping-ponging around the track. No! Hello. No, another one? Really? Game just keeps on throwing them at me. I'm not really paying attention either, so that's probably partially on me. So yeah, just gonna get these 5 laps out of the way, see if I can survive the whole thing. I wonder if the entire field's dead. I don't know. If I haven't killed all the AI at this point, somebody's probably already finished. Hello. So yeah, alright, I thought that guy was a zombie. I was just going underneath the pit wall for protection. Alright, so these guys are not zombies. There's our pass, well, actually second pass. I don't know who the first guy. Oh, that's right, it was a zombie. Nope, don't hit me. Nope, don't hit me, you either. Hello. Ah. This just brings back so much nostalgia. I remember playing this update when I was 9, and back then the zombie AI thing absolutely infuriated me. But now, it's the best thing ever. Now that I don't care, now that I don't have to win the race, now that this doesn't matter anymore, it's just so fun. You can see, this guy's actually going the right way. Well, he's going the right direction, but no! He was just doing it back, and he's gonna race me. You wanna race? You gonna race me? Look at this. He is going backwards, nearly race pace, and he is going to destroy that guy. No, he's not. He destroyed that guy instead, and here's his buddy. And there's another buddy of them. And some AI also don't smoke when they're zombies, so you might see some AI that look like they're alive, but they're probably dead. They're just not smoking. There's another guy. Zombie AI are so fun. Especially at Richmond. It's just that it's really hard to total guys at Richmond because you're going so slow. It's a slower track. It's a short track in Virginia. So it's pretty hard to get enough momentum to start tearing guys up. Nope! God, this is just chaotic. Alright, got a guy ping-ponging. Oh, I tried to predict where he was gonna go. Hello! Alright. Got 2 AI sitting there now. Wonder if another one of those guys was still going after a while. Going backwards, having fun. Oh, and also, the top speed of this car, going backwards, for those of you who are wondering, with these upgrades, it is 29 miles per hour. So if you're wondering if it's like the Formula E and can go just as fast backwards as it can forward, no. It is definitely not supposed to go that fast backwards. Not even close. I mean, I would say that's excessing 29 by just a little bit. Hey, it's our racer again. You want to race this time? Look at this thing. I'm drag racing him down the front straightaway. I pulled a pass off on... Oh, hi. We were relatively equal on pace, and he's going backwards with a totaled car. Look at him. This is insanity. How did this get put in the game, honestly? Something this fun... I don't know. Also, I don't know how this even happens, honestly. This is crazy stuff. This is just so much nostalgia. Ow. Get back on track here. Finish up the race. Again, not a full field, so it's not too hectic, because, as I said, with this, this is not actually an APK, it's just the classic game file that somebody somehow found and put on a website. But, it's not an APK, so you actually have to grind. And back in the day, the original NASCARs cost 750 gold. They were expensive. They were like the most expensive things in the game, I think. So we're gonna finish 6th. Not the result I wanted, but oh well, P6 unless this guy... Hey, for position! Top 5, I'll take it. Alrighty, so that is an Indianapolis race with the zombie AI. Also, I would do them at Daytona as well, but the problem is with Daytona is that the track is so wide open that it's super easy to avoid the AI. Meanwhile, Indianapolis and Richmond are relatively compact tracks, not from a length perspective here at Indy, but just from a width perspective. Like, especially on the front stretch, it is impossible to avoid those guys because there's a wall on the inside, no infield, wall on the outside. It's crazy fun. Alright, so again, just recapping. Zombie AI are caused when you hit an AI over and over again, total them, and then sometimes they drive backwards. I don't think it was intentional to ever be added into the game, but is it my favorite feature? Absolutely. And now I have to service my car. This is embarrassing. Alrighty, back from the garage. We are now heading to Richmond International Speedway. International Raceway. I'm sorry. For the other bit of the Penske showcase. Now, for those of you who don't know, Richmond is a NASCAR exclusive track, or at least it was once NASCAR was removed from the game. Now, I believe that it is in some other series. I know it's in the Roadmaster series, I believe that's what it's called. So it can now actually be experienced in other places. But Richmond, it's nothing special. It's a fun half-mile short track. I believe it's half a mile in Virginia, America. NASCAR goes here. It's like a NASCAR-only track. NASCAR is really the only series that races here IRL. Sure, some other series do it, I think, but Richmond, very small track, for NASCAR events mostly. As you can see, nothing crazy special. It is really fun, though. Got the D-shaped layout. It's not a very popular track, though. The racing here tends to be pretty bad in real life, so it's not very popular. Also, for those of you who are wondering, it is featured in the 2020 update. So if anybody here does not watch me 7 videos, doesn't watch any of those videos, just stumbled upon this video by accident and wants to know if it's featured, yes, it is. Even though it still has the Sprint Cup Series logos on it, which is very strange. Even in the 2020 update, it still has Sprint Cup logos. And the reason that that is so wrong is because Sprint, the company that has, like, the naming to the Cup Series, it's like the Sprint Cup Series. Sprint is a Wi-Fi provider in America. Don't know if they're a Wi-Fi provider anywhere else. But they sponsored the series, and that's why it was called the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. But in 2017, or 2016 actually, I think, that came to an end, and Monster Energy replaced Sprint. There's our first zombie AI. So it's now called the NASCAR Monster Energy Cup Series. So I was a bit concerned when I saw that the track had not been updated for the year, thinking that, oh, they're using outdated logos. This might not be in-game, but it is, so don't worry. Because I downloaded a separate mod on this device earlier back, and I checked the schedule, so don't worry. I know what I'm talking about. It's in-game. You'll enjoy it, I promise. It's fun. Alright, so still going backwards. I'm probably not going to win this race. I am not destroying the AI anywhere close to fast enough. It's really hard to cheat through them here, especially at the beginning. It's a nice double kill, though. Then you got the zombie AI doing the zombie AI thing, going backwards on race pace. Because, I guess why not? Alrighty, so we're gonna take this guy out as well. Total him. This race doesn't appear to have as many zombie AIs, which is sad because the AI, while they're easier to get at Indy, once you somehow manage to get them at Richmond, they're a lot more fun. I mean, it's just madness here. It might be slower speeds, yes, but the AI... Yes, Brad! Thank you, Brad. Heck yeah. Brad's back from the dead the day before Halloween. And the 420. Of course, the 420. Hello. Gonna just hunt down the last few AI. I don't think that there's many left here. But there are some, as you can tell. Got some zombie AI roaming the track. Hunting down their next victims to infect. And that's also the thing about zombie AI. They help you take out other AI, because obviously they aren't driving like normal AI anymore. They'll take out the other AI, no problem. So yeah, I'm pretty sure there's only one living car left on the track, and that's the guy that just passed me. So if I can just do an extra lap backwards, find him on the backstretch. Here he is. Take him out, and I believe that is it for the living AI. The living have lost this battle. Now it's time to turn around and try and win this thing with zombie AI. There's Joey. Whoa! Got a few of them on track. A surprising amount, actually. Start driving around. Hello, look at all this chaos. Look at how fast they're going. That's the thing at Richmond. They don't use their brakes all, so they're actually going faster than I am around the track. They're running better laps than me. If they would just wall ride, they would be running way faster laps than I am as of now. Yeah, it is just, ow. It's just such fun chaos. It's just fun. That's the only way I can describe this, really. It's just fun and pointless. It's just great. Gonna weave it. Nope, definitely not weaving it. Definitely not. Alrighty, so I believe that, yep, my laps are finally starting to count. 21st as of now. Let's see if we can... Look at this! Oh my goodness, they just destroyed each other. Hello! Also, if you manage to get a hold of this APK, 1, congratulations, and 2, some challenges that I have made up. Challenge number 1 will be to run 3 simple, hard laps without getting hit once. I dare you. It's hard, as you can tell. Challenge number 2 would be come as close as you can to the AI to the point where you sideswipe them, but don't lose any speed. That is also a very difficult challenge. What you do is you barely hit them to the point where you see sparks, but it doesn't slow either of you down. It's also kind of fun to do, but the first one's better. That's challenge number 1. As you can see, going on... Ow! Going race pace backwards. It's crazy. Don't know what possibly went wrong while programming the update. But, something went wrong in a player base. My goodness, did we take advantage of it. It is just the greatest. Rolling around track still. A couple laps to go in the event. Up to 6th place. Make that 5th. All these zombie AI are really helping me out here. Jeezy Pete, this is crazy. Ah! This is so fun. Look at this. Look at this. Like, wow. Just, no! See what I mean? These guys, they are programmed to target you. I refuse to believe that this was an accident. This was 100% intentional. These AI absolutely target you and the other AI. So I genuinely don't think that this was an accident. And thank you, EA, for just including this in the game. If it wasn't, this is just the greatest. Man, I miss these glory days. Easy Pete. Get the wall to avoid those guys. Just trying to bring it home. Don't get wrecked. Try and make it as short as possible. Hello. Logano, what are you doing? I thought you were dead, and look at this. Now he's after me. I hit him. He's like, no, you're not going to do that without paying the price, and these guys are just everywhere. Look out. Thought he was going to hit the other guy and send him down the track into me. Look at Jarvis. 420, just vibing. Where's the leader? Am I going to win, or am I not going to win? Oh, look at this. Just look at this chaos. Final lap. Can I avoid it? McQueen made it through the wreck, and I'm not going to win the race. Big side. Jarvis, no. I want to make it up. Hey, hello. You almost got me. Ah, that was fun. So I think that is going to about do it for this video. I am going to stop recording now, edit this video. The Daytona 400 will probably have started by the time this comes up onto YouTube, and if it has, in that case, I will be playing through the event. I will attempt to do a walkthrough for you guys, but considering that that is on my main device, I don't have a recording or editing software on there, so I highly doubt that I'll be able to make that happen, and I just frankly really want to enjoy the event and have just fun with NASCAR's return. So thank you all, everybody, for watching this video. Thank you for making it to the end. You are awesome. This is Real Racing 3 NASCAR Guy, and I'm going to head out.